Making your footage look more cinematic has a lot to do with movement. But can movement mean more than just using dolly and slider moves? I think maybe it can. In the quest to achieve that illustrious cinematic look, I believe a key element is movement. Sure, there are a lot of other elements that help you achieve that "this is a real movie" look, but it is important to know how to properly use all the tools instead of hoping that some filter or depth of field will solve all your issues. Let's start with camera movement. Camera movement can be defined as a dolly, truck, crane, or slider move, or any other term that you can attribute to the camera moving from its original position. This simple technique is very useful to up your production value, but what is more important to note is that to make your footage truly cinematic, it needs to have motivated intention behind it. Just like all creative elements of filmmaking, there is an artistic theory behind it. Moving the camera in towards your subject can give the intention of getting inside of their head or showing that they are extremely focused on something. The main thing to know when doing any type of camera move is what is the emotion or storytelling element you are trying to tell in the shot. And does it work? We will likely all have different interpretations of what works and what doesn't, but the beauty of it is that if you do something that is not expected, you have the chance of artistic genius. Just make sure that your reasoning behind it is sound. So I asked if movement could mean more than just camera movement. I think so. Blocking movement. We all have different ideas of what will work and what won't, but the beauty of it is that if you do something that is not expected, you have the chance of artistic genius. Artistic genius. Artistic genius. Artistic genius. Where the actors or subjects are in frame can add massive amounts of value to a shot. Think of how uncinematic it looks when two people stand awkwardly in front of each other trying to be natural. Life is cinematic, and making things feel realistic will add that cinematic touch to your film. So experiment with where actors stand in frame. Move them closer to the lens. Put them at opposite sides of the frame. Make them move all around. If you can merge camera movement with actors' movement, you can really elevate the quality of your image and make your work really feel cinematic. So what are some how-to tips that you have for making your footage look more cinematic? Let me know in the comments below. I really hope that I'm able to bring value to your filmmaking and help you succeed in getting your projects made and shared with the world. If you have any questions, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and thanks to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. And if you haven't, you can do so by clicking somewhere here on the screen. If cookies had friends, they wouldn't be very good ones, because I would always be wanting to eat them, and they would always be wanting to eat them.